Hello everyone, this is Local here. And we're returning from where we last left off, after seeing Snow, Lightning and the others being, well, finding Sarah, her achieving her focus, I assume, and turning into Crystal to achieve eternal life, quote-unquote, and then they fought the Fell Sea, which was some sort of machination
Great spot to watch from.
with crystal beings. And they were showing, then they were shown a vision of something in the future. I didn't read that
Excuse me.
first caption that came when I first loaded the video. I left that to you guys. And they were all branded.
She said she'd be at the usual place.
I assume they're talking about lightning.
Thanks.
Yeah, so apparently everything's
Sorry about that.
good again.
Now, who'd you say you were looking for?
I'll be honest, at first that looked like something else in the glass.
Here goes.
Anyway, beach parties, woo! And now we're... Oh, it's not. Oh! So
Making a
maybe this
wish?
is in the past.
Maybe I was. I was hoping that tomorrow I can tell my sister. She'll be so mad, knowing I hid it from her.
Don't worry. I'll take the blame for you. You know, you should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting fireworks, like in the stories.
Stories, huh?
If only they were that easy.
Lisi who fulfill their focus. They become crystal and gain eternal life.
Would help if they gave you some clue about what you're supposed to do. We'll figure this thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
So what will I be? A crystal?
Yesterday at the store, I got us something.
Nice.
Don't know much about jewelry, but I hope you like it.
And they have two of the same thing, so it matches.
I will stand by you, no matter what happens. I'm yours forever. Sarah. My one, my only. Will you marry me?
Sweet.
Yes.
Very sweet.
She said yes! Gotta love these fireworks. They granted my wish.
Your wish.
Before I asked you to marry me, I wish that you would say yes.
Sweet.
Maybe they'll grant mine, too.
What's that?
To have the courage to tell Lightning that I've become a Lisi.
Hey, our engagement is way bigger news. Oh, man, I can't wait to see her face. She'll be my new sister.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Sparkly.
Fire is come true. Snow?
Yeah. What?
Oh boy. Gotta be careful when you're flying through exploding fireworks.
That was close.
Gorgeous. Our own private heaven.
All we need. Just you and me.
And then, of course, everything turns sour.
Thank you, Snow.
But then it'll get better later, hopefully. Sure.
Sarah!
Now we're back to the present.
Is this for real?
Yep, unfortunately. Lake Brescia. Cocoon Lowlands.
This must be Lake Brescia?
Huh, was right.
I guess we fell from up there. And the lake turned to crystal?
Ah, so it was crystal.
Help
not
me out
us.
here. I mean, did the Foul Sea do this? How in the world did we end up here?
How should I know?
We're alive. How?
Sarah! No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us!
Sarah, listen. It's all your fault.
Oh boy.
She got...
Hey, 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 hey! Watch out!
So apparently, those quote-unquote curse marks give them strength. Unless those aren't curse marks, those are something different.
You used the power of Lisi.
Oh.
Falsi cursed us. We're Lisi now.
Now we can actually use magic. Of course. We don't know how this works. You can assign characters with most of the roles for a given situation by changing their parties. You can switch between paragrams as on each line. Press tab to access your party's deck. Each paradigm assigns specific roles and numbered parties. Is a part of it as well as their general behavior in combat. It's a commando. Build and attack game with command. Rapture. Charge an enemy, gain gauge with straight attacks. Rapture. There's a wide variety of paradigms to choose from: offensive, defensive, and you can press bar to scan paragrams and see if it's available. Your current paradigm, Relentless Assault, is an offensive paradigm in which multiple attackers coordinate their efforts. Attackers target whichever enemy with commando attacks, and with the goal of quickly filling the enemy's chain gauge in order to stagger them. If you wish to continue using the Relentless Assault paradigm, press backspace to close the paradigm. Check deck. One of your party members is just taking damage. Now might be a good time to open your paradigm and change to defensive. We'll cast Snow on the role of Sentinel, boosting his defensive so he can shield others, and Vanille's roll to Medic. Huh.
So we really are Lisi.
Looks like it.
You too?
Yep. Right here.
Really? Really right there?
Okay.
Let's see to the last.
I just get the feeling that creature from
Why me?
before was trying to get a little
I don't
feely,
even know
touchy
you.
feely.
But you have to go and attack that thing? Just leave me alone. It's your fault. It's your fault, You could have. All of this is your and Sarah's fault.
Watch it!
Troy, jeez.
Sorry.
Everything's gonna be all right. You'll see. Come on. Off we go.
Thank God she's happy-go-lucky. Before I was thinking that was completely out of place, but now I'm thankful that I see her. Breaks the awkwardness, that's for sure.
See, huh?
Yep. We're all playing for Team Pulse now.
Great.
Why me?
As you're just that lucky, man. Just that lucky. Oh, is there anything up here? Any goodies I can take? There usually is. And this time, no. Unless, nope, nothing there. And nothing there. Man, this looks really pretty. Everything's such a crystal. I mean, yeah, so there's that, but really pretty. Regardless.
Trust the soldier to keep her cool through this mess.
Okay, if we don't know our focus, how do we complete it?
I think I saw it.
Saw what?
That is how focus comes down, people. The XIII, they don't spell it out with clear-cut instructions. All you get is a hazy glimpse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, that's what they say. You know, legends and all. Legends.
Did you see anything?
I just... It's all kind of foggy, but I saw this big, towering.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Do we all have the same dream?
Ragnarok.
Oh boy. You know what that means, kiddies? The world's gonna end.
So, we all saw the same dream. We all heard that same voice.
Strange, I don't remember our voice.
You mean that was our focus? But how are we supposed to know what to do from that?
That's the tricky part. The dream's the only hint the XIII gives us. Figuring out what to do with it, that's our job.
Okay. We're pulselessly, right? Enemy's a cocoon. So, does that mean that our focus is...
Nope.
Are we supposed to...
Save her.
Say what?
Our focus is to protect Cocoon.
Really? Okay. And why's that?
Sarah told us. Let's do it. We're all in this together.
I mean,
I'm gonna look for Sarah. She ought to be nearby.
She did get granted eternal life,
true.
and that's what she told them to do, so...
Wait!
She didn't get turned into the monster.
Jeez. Yeah, that boy can't stay still.
Really?
It's always funny though, whenever anyone uses Ragnarok as their like end of the world thing, it's always Christarian? Having become the sea, but I mean can develop their powers, learning new abilities or improving abilities such as strength, magic, and HP. Yeah, might as well. There's up in the menu. Skip past this part. Just gonna skip past this part. Just gonna skip past this part because it takes a long time. And it might seem boring. And, well, I just figure it would be better than wasting your time. We're gonna skip this part. We're gonna skip this part. This time I'm trying to give the song a little more length. Because I can't think of anything else to say. Yay. Yeah, when I do stuff like that, it might take me a while to read stuff.
We need to find a way
so
out of here. We can worry about everything else later.
I'll probably just skip through it. Either cut it out or speed through it. It's fine.
I can't see anything but crystal.
But anyway, moving on.
Pretty and all, but it's kind of creepy too.
Oh, and it is. Save before I move on too much farther.
I'll go scope things out ahead. Watch the others, will you?
And now, time for a little exploration. Aha, and it pays off immediately. Whirlwind stuff. Okay. Ah, I already know who that belongs to. So we got plenty of enemies ahead of us and nothing behind us. Camera, I want to look up there. It's really freaking gorgeous. Really gorgeous. So, what do we have in front of us? A lot of flying guys. Don't do this way, don't do this way. Oh. In the future, I'm definitely going to want to customize what abilities they can use, or go through the list and whatnot. But anyway, in the meantime, I'll just kind of auto-battle it through. Fancy jumping.
This just might work!
Hmm?
Magic may be cursed, but it makes us stronger, doesn't it? What's to stop us from putting it to good use?
Yeah, nothing really.
We fight it! Ragnarok! That's the reason we're Lisi. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah. She said to protect Cocoon. And then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon.
Exactly what I said.
Sarah's fal'Cie was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. to defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post-Fal'Cie are Cocoon's enemies. We
Only
just
because-
got recruited by one of them.
Because the people in Cocoon say that they're enemies.
If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The fal'Cie took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze!
Well, not their side, clearly.
Place your hands behind your heads!
We could take them. We could take them.
You fall off the purge train?
Maybe.
Or are you talking back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
Yep. You're giving it to her.
Stop her! Freeze!
Like I said. We could take them.
I thought they'd be tougher than that. This guy's a psychom, yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciComm's an anti-pulse task force. They haven't fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
Pretty much.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier that's got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us Lisi to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but SciComm's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away. Ciao!
Wait, hey, wait!
She's got a great. She's got the greatest ideas.
What's a man to do?
And it looks like the Chocobo had the same idea too. Alrighty then. And there we go. And there's more of those things. Don't see us, do not see us. Let's turn around. I want to get a bloody... Turn around. And preemptive strike. Let's go. Also notice that her weapon now looks more like an actual, well, more like a staff, more a weapon than the other thing. The other thing looked more like a toy, that's for sure. CF cheers. Kinda surprised we're not slipping and sliding down this, but why not? It would make for one heck of a fun sled ride. Now what the heck is that thing? Frogfish?
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Frogfish? From the fish we get strange fluids. Not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean, but... And use some more of them. Preemptive strike. Oh. gotta say that this being a turn-based system, it seems very action-oriented just because of the way that the guys keep moving around. But it's very fun. I'll definitely say that. It's very fun. Alright, and back to the action. Hopefully I'll be able to find a save point soon. Gotta end this episode quickly. And what do you know? There it is. Alright, well. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. There was quite a bit of enlightening cinematics. But again, I love this game. I kind of had doubts. Well, not necessarily doubts. I just kind of wasn't sure if it was going to be as good as some people suggested it might be, and I was also hoping it wouldn't be as bad as a lot of other people were suggesting it would be. But the visuals, the soundtrack, the characters, certain characters in particular anyway, and the visuals are very, very good. And the combat system is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. But yeah, so again, this will be the end of this episode, and until next time, hope you make this a great day.